Yes, yes, yes! Welcome again to the Loading Bar Email and Bullshit Show. I am your loading bartender and bullshitter, Corey Coleman, joined by my other loader. What do you love?
That intro. God, pretty soon you're going to be can you dig it?
Can you dig it? Loading Bar! Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm excited to do this. I love doing this. I love this show.
Is it weird that I could totally picture you standing on top of a bunch of tires addressing a crowd full of like post-apocalyptic raiders or something?
Oh, you pictured me doing many other things, Jeff. Don't lie. Why should that be unusual? Yes. I'm joined here by the other loading bartenders who you've already heard giving me shit. Jeff, Professor Jeff, how are you?
Yay!
Yay, all right. You don't sound very happy. That took a while.
No,
how you doing, man?
I don't have as much coffee and Red Bull in me today as I normally do, so.
Do you want to go get some?
A little bit more low-key.
We'll wait.
No, I'm all right.
Okay, you sure?
I'm doing that.
I don't want you to faint.
I'm going to get my hackles up today. I'm going to kind of keep it on an even keel. Go on any screaming, setting my hair on fire type of rants or anything like that.
Oh, no Professor Jeff rants today? Then we can't have a show. We got to make you mad about something. Oh, come on. I'm sure you think of something.
It'll happen organically. Yeah, it'll come along.
Yeah, organically. That's organic anger. 100% natural.
That's right. Grass-fed, bitch.
Got that hippie anger. All right.
It's like, if you read the book World War Z, it actually explains that the military's weapons are designed to take out people who are alive. Like napalm won't do shit to a zombie. It'll just set it on fire. Like, it'll just keep coming at you.
Man.
It's trained to aim at the chest, not at the head, and that's very hard to do headshots. And all of our weapons are designed to...
That's bullshit, first of all. Napalm, living or dead, jelly gasoline is going to reduce you from standing to ashes. Not like, I'm on fire now and I'm immune to that because I'm a magical zombie from Zombie Town. Like, the human body won't get killed. Or how about this?
Artillery will blow them to pieces, but, like, they'll lose their legs, but they'll still crawl. You know, they're not...
Look, you can't outrun. Look, if you can't put a bullet in the head of a crawling zombie, you suck.
There is no explanation for me about how any amount of zombies win against an operational tank. You zombies are not going to just come walking into your tank.
Well, think what a tank is armed with. Tanks are armed with armor-piercing rounds that are designed to go through other tanks.
No. Not shooting, running over zombies. Tanks drive through fucking buildings. You don't need to shoot the zombies. You just roll over them. Like, no problem.
Zombies aren't real.
Okay, I know that, but it's fun to talk about it. Like,
I knew you were going to do that, Kevin. The thing is, Kevin, I was just waiting. I was like, that motherfucker is hiding behind the bushes. Too quiet right now not to do an ambush in a minute. I knew you were going to do that.
Oh, Kevin, like you don't have a zombie plan. Everyone has a zombie plan of what to do if the zombie apocalypse happens.
Going to be eaten. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to be able to run away. I'm going to be the first guy. I'm going to be like a zombie sandwich.
Kevin's going to be a zombie. He's going to be drunk off of blue martinis shambling down the street. Zombies going to be cool with him. They're going to be like, okay, yeah, he's one of us. He's going to be walking and shitting on himself, and I'm going to be like, all right.
I'm half zombie right now, so
yeah.
I'm almost...
All right. Let's skip over email number 3 for right now. I'm still debating on whether I want to read that one. It's one of those. Come on. It's one of those, what's your favorite? I'm getting tired of that shit. But we might go back and read it. It might be a good one. We'll save that for last, and we'll see how we feel about it.
All right.
Let's skip to question number 4. Email number 4. This comes from the Hafrican, that little Jesus freak. And he says, this question is brought to you. Oh, he only wants me to use his real name. Okay. Michael Daniel. I never knew that. I'm going to look him up and kick his ass now. He talks a lot of shit. You fucked up, Michael.
You made a powerful enemy.
No, I actually like that kid a lot. He's really cool. I never knew his name was Michael, though. Anyway, he says, I don't mind you using my real name. Just don't call me Nick.
Oh,
See,
my
I
God.
told you he was an asshole.
I'm so offended.
Oh, he got you. He took it. Oh, Nick, look out. He got you. My question is mainly for Professor Jeff, but all of you are more than welcome to answer it as well. Jeff's catchphrase seems to be, I mean, it's a good game / movie. It's just not the best thing ever. That's my Jeff impression right there. So my question is, Jeff, what would you consider to be the best game / movie ever? What is the standard you hold everything so highly to? As I said before, Corey, Kevin, Jason, you are all welcome to answer as well. Thanks for answering my email. And I apologize if this causes anyone to go on a rant.
Yeah, no, you don't. You're trying to get me to rant, motherfucker. We had this conversation on the website to the point where I lost my shit, and now you've asked the same question on the email show.
I was so happy when I read this email. Oh, my God.
I almost told Kevin, throw that motherfucker away and get another one. But you know what? Let's just do this. Let's do this once and for all. It's not that I hate everything. It's not that I'm trying to find fault in everything. It's just that, like, I don't believe in like, holding up mediocrity and calling it great. Like, he's like, people get this impression when I talk about, like, on a happy hour, I wasn't a huge fan of The Dark Knight Rises. Or the Nolan Batman series in general. This is the third time I've said it. It's all the way out there. Everybody fucking knows. And everybody jumps all over me. And they're like, well, Jeff just hates everything. Like, that's not true. I loved, say, The Avengers that came out this year. I thought that was a really super fun movie. It had a whole bunch of plot holes. I didn't care. It was fun. Like, I had a lot of fun with that. When it comes to video games, it's just that I don't feel like when something is mediocre that we should, that just being good enough is not good enough. Like, just making a functional game that you can play for 8 hours is not good enough to hold up and say, this is awesome. Like, take Borderlands 2. Nothing wrong with Borderlands 2. It's a fine game. But is it a game that you're going to remember in 10 years? Is it going to stand out in your head as one of the best game experiences that you've ever had? Are you going to remember that over something like Skyrim or something like, you know, I don't even know. I guess I turned around with this stuff at the end of the day.
Red Dead Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's no reason. I don't want to take everything that just manages to be a video game and say that this is awesome, because all that's going to happen is I'm just going to end up saying everything in the world is awesome because congratulations, you made a functional video game that wasn't offensive, broken, boring, or, you know, didn't ever come out, or vaporware. Like, I want to find the good stuff that's the best and hold it up and call it the best. So if it's not the best, you know, that's fine.
So what is the best?
What is the best? That's an impossible question. I sit down. It depends on genre. It depends on era. It depends on all kinds of stuff. But
okay.
I mean,
we won't hold you to it the next time we're asked. But right now, at this second, what is the best game and what is the best movie ever? One for each.
Jesus God.
Never played that.
Okay. In an academic sense,
no, just
to me,
the answer.
To me. Well,
Yeah.
there's a difference there. Because you have your own personal opinion, and then you have like what is more. I mean, because you could make an argument to say like Super Mario Brothers is the best video game of all time. That was kicked off kind of where we are today, and we wouldn't even be anywhere near where we are if it wasn't for Super Mario Brothers. But that's not a game that I play all the time.
Are you going to answer this goddamn question or not?
No, because it's a stupid question. Like what? Well, Jason, okay, you go. What's your favorite movie and game of all time?
Game, Red Dead Redemption, movie, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Wow. All right. Well, that was super easy for you. Okay. Personal favorites. I mean, I love the Metal Gear series more than anything. I think Metal Gear Solid 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. I like Casablanca a whole lot. That's generally what I say when people ask me what my favorite movie is, but it's not the only movie that I like. So.
Wait, what movie?
Casablanca.
Casablanca. Okay.
Yeah.
I really, you can, this is, you're among friends, and if you want to say Baps, you just say Baps.
Hey, Jeff, you know what? I was sitting up here and I was preparing to have some smart ass comment to make, but I'm right there with you. And I'll tell you why. Because every time I meet somebody that I never met before, and they want to, especially if they know what I do, or if they, let's just say we have somebody who came in for Spill.com, and they've always wanted to talk to us, or they always want to talk to me. They don't really know what to say all the time.
Yeah.
Or if I've met somebody, I've been on dates where they find out what I do, and then to make conversation, they don't know what else to say. So
they say they're leaving.
Right before that.
Don't touch me.
Right before I scream, "Bitch, come back here!" I say that. I get. God damn, Kevin, you're too good at this, man. You just fucking waiting in the weeds. I hate you sometimes, but I love it. But I I know they'll say, "What's your favorite movie?"
Yeah.
What's the best movie of all time? And I'm like you. I never have an answer because I'll sit up there and I say, well, I have favorite movies for favorite things. So I don't really have one answer. It's actually a cool way to get the conversation started because it's not a one-word answer, and that usually kind of stalls the time before they do get up and leave. But it's, if somebody asks me what my favorite movie is, here's an example of an answer that I'll give them. I'll say, well, there's a lot of movies that I love. For example, I love The Human Tornado, which is not a good movie at all, but I love it because it is such a bad movie, and I can watch it over and over again and see something that I didn't notice before, and it makes me genuinely laugh. But at the same time, I love Pinocchio because it's a landmark of animation, and I learned a lot from that movie. That I recognize the movie for the milestones that it achieved. And you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're very similar. They're Human Tornado.
They are. They very much are. If you just study them close enough, they are.
I mean, to directly address what he's saying, I've thought about this a lot after I got in a little tussle with him on the website. The two things to take away from all of this are these, and I think there's things that people on our website forget all the time. Number one is just because I don't like something that you like, you're free to like it. Like, you don't, if I don't like a game that you're a big fan of, that's fine. I'm not trying to tell you to not like it. I'm not trying to influence you to not like it. Like it all you want. And number two, you can tell somebody, I've encountered this multiple times over the course of my life. If somebody just doesn't like something, you're never going to force them to like it. You can make all the arguments in the world about how great, broccoli is, but if somebody doesn't like it, then they just don't like it. And people have personal taste where you can just say, I don't like it. Like, I can still recognize its value, but at the end of the day, if you don't like something, you just don't like something.
And some people are just cranky old bastards devoid of joy.
Yes.
Not meaning you, Jeff. Not at all.
Yeah.
No,
Well, hypothetically,
Well, the writer of the email said that we could answer as well, and I would just like to say that Jeff's favorite game is Dark Souls.
I honestly love Dark Souls a lot. I do. I really do.
All right, Michael. Have fun cooking up that big fish you caught with your bait.
Yep.
Let's go on to.
I feel like I'm just going to leave now. I've been talking for like the last 40 minutes. Like, here, you guys can just read the rest of them. I'm out. Bye.
No, don't do that. We're having a good time. Come on.
Put the tequila down.
If Nick can still be here and take it, you can. Here we go.
Exactly.
Email number 5. I know that's what Nick was thinking, too. He just didn't want to say anything. Motherfucking Jeff, I take shit all the time. You fucking cry, baby. You fucking pussy. You can handle it. All right. That's what Nick was thinking, by the way.
You do realize, though, right, that after Nick had his little meltdown that, well, look at these emails. None of them say anything about Nick anymore. Used to be that we couldn't read an
wait
email.
until the next two emails. In fact, that fucker said something just on this email. What did he say? Something like
that is true.
Yeah, he goes, just don't call me Nick, because he finds it offensive. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, no, they fuck with Nick a lot.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. We have an email from Jedi Hernandez, the Mexican Jedi.
Yeah, and he also has something to say about me, so shut it.
Does
yeah.
it? Oh, he does. He does. I just saw that. What's up, loading bartenders? And Nick. Jedi. All right, let's go to email number 6. Dear bartenders, what is your favorite activity to do when it's put in a game? I was going to tell you something else. That does not focus on that particular activity. I love it when games such as Assassin's Creed 3, Skyrim, and Red Dead Redemption allows you to hunt animals and use their skins to upgrade your craft items. P.S. Love the happy hours, but would like to see more of Kevin, Nick, and Corey. See, Nick, people want you.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Yeah. And Jeff?
Sneaking around. I like sneaking. Any game that has sneaking.
How is that?
I do like
side
that.
Thing? That's usually the focus of whatever game you're playing.
Well, shut up.
I guess you're talking about they give you an option of how to play.
I mean, that's the only thing I can. I don't really understand this guy's question. He's talking about like what optional side things to do in a game. What's your favorite optional side
like
thing to do?
hunting and stuff, or making weapons like in Skyrim.
I don't like that.
Dude, in Skyrim you were like making this Daedric armor and stuff.
Yeah, don't listen. Jeff's had like 5 rants so far in this show. Just let it go. Let it go. He doesn't like to do it.
I'll back off.
I mean, I liked making stuff in Skyrim, but I liked making stuff that made sneaking easier and made my character more powerful. So, I don't know. Crafting? I don't understand this question. I'm confused.
I don't know how I can explain it anymore. Like
seriously, Nick. Seriously, we're gonna let Jeff alone now. He needs some time by himself. So go ahead and move on to email number 7. But hey, that is the show today. That is it. Excuse me, I was eating cookies right now. So that is it, people. We had a good time. Thanks for all your emails, and thank you guys for coming in. And speaking of thanking you for your emails, well, look, we enjoyed the emails today, but we want more. We can't do this without your emails. So, Kevin, can you tell them how to submit their emails to us?
Send your emails without questions that'll anger Jeff to spill@videogamenews.com.
Jeff, you really were upset after that. You got quiet, man.
Well, I got quiet on purpose. Like, I feel sometimes like I end up just going on and on and on about stuff. And the first 2 or 3 questions, I kind of went on and on. So I decided to kind of just, sit back a little bit, see what everybody else has to say.
Made yourself tired?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wore myself out.
So, Jeff's on the floor right now, breathing on it. All right. That is it, people. And we will talk to you in a couple of weeks.
Actually, I think that in a couple of weeks, I don't know, maybe. That's going to be the week of Christmas. So, depending on what happens, this may be the last email show that you hear until January of next year. We might take a little Christmas break, but we'll see.
No, we got to do something early. Websites do not take holidays, Jeff. Let's keep going. So hopefully we will see you in a couple of weeks. We'll try to be prepared for the way out.
All right.
But for now, we have to say good night.
Good night.
Thanks.
All right.